as we welcome you to the St. Louis Superspeedway for a exhibition round for the Octan Cup Series. All the pole winners, people who finished in the top 10, and race winners are racing in this all-star race for bragging rights, and we're coming to you live from St. Louis. There's a lot of eyes on the field today, especially for the champion, the defending champion, Evan Moore, two-time champion, and he is looking to seek some redemption as he's the last winner here at St. Louis. Then you have Elijah Burke there in the target car. He had one win last year at Chicago, and he finished top 10 in the points, had a shot at the championship as well. Made a one-off start in the NASCAR Propane 400 that was held here, but now he's looking to possibly get a win now. And then we have the only guy who changed rides in the field, Ian Perez. He's going to be in the new MB2 Motorsports team with Darian Gilliam, a rookie. And he's looking to start this season off with a great finish, maybe a win. So as cars are getting ready to roll off here, we're going to take a look at our starting lineup today, a little different than usual. We have Elijah Burke on the pole. There's David Land, Daniel Baldwin, Austin Moore, and James King, Trey Wright, Ian Perez, Raja Caruth, Matt Barbat, Evan Moore, Chad Mikas. Then you have Paul Scott and Isaac Jekyll, who is a promoter's option. He did not fit any of the criteria to be eligible, but he was a promoter's option. Then you have the total laps, no pit stops, caution laps don't count for the race, and there will be overtime unless leader takes the white flag. Now as the pace car rolls off, we're getting ready for the green flag here at St. Louis. Remember, this is an exhibition race, only 12 laps, so this race should pass by pretty quickly as Elijah Burke gets the early lead over David Land and Alex Tracy Johnson, and he's going to lead lap one here over David Land and Alex Tracy Johnson. Alex Tracy Johnson with help from Daniel Baldwin on the high side. And then you have David Land and James King. King, a Ford driver. He's going to try to help his Ford driver get around that Dodge for lead, but Daniel Baldwin gives a huge shove to Alex Tracy Johnson. Elijah Burke tries to block, and James King's going to push David Land to the lead here on lap number 4. David Land, who had a horrible season despite winning a pole and winning a race. And Elijah Burke now has help with his Dodge teammate of Raja Caruth. Raja Caruth looking for redemption as he finished second in the points, tied in points with Evan Moore, but now he's looking for a win. But David Land's coming back there, 3 wide for the race lead. Here comes Alex Tracy Johnson on the low side, Elijah Burke in the middle, David Land down low. He's going to block the top lane, come back to the bottom, sweep from the top to the bottom. What a great move by David Land, showing his super speedway racing prowess. He's looking to make some ground as we are heading to some road courses here for the 2020 Octan season. There's James King. He's got a good run here. The block and a crash and a flip! David Land up in the air and over. James King's involved. Alex Tracy Johnson is involved. Oh no. Horrifying wreck. Safety crews are already there as oh man, Alex Tracy Johnson's car is destroyed. The red flag is out because that was a wild incident. We're going to go ahead and take a look at a replay for what happened. Looks like David Land tried to block, and then everybody just started coming together. And look at that car go up in the air and over. An incredible wreck for David Land. We will be right back with more after this. Welcome back. Trey Wright made it through all that carnage. Elijah Burke has a little bit of damage, but they stayed out, so the green flag is out. Daniel Baldwin made some repairs. He is the last car on the lead lap. As there you see Trey Wright, he's got a push from Chad Mikas, a Chevrolet driver. Isaac Jekyll, the promoter's choice, he's right there with Elijah Burke there in the top lane, but here comes Daniel Baldwin and Austin Moore. Baldwin with that damaged race car is going to push Austin Moore to the front here with less than 2 laps remaining, but oh no, look at Baldwin, he's got some smoke coming out. Looks like his car was running a little bit too hot when he was behind Austin Moore, but it's starting, according to radio reports, starting to cool off now. 2 laps to go. Who's going to make it back to the start-finish line first? Austin Moore on the low side. Daniel Baldwin up top. White flag in the wind. 1 more lap to go. Baldwin and Moore side by side. Baldwin looks to have a good push there. Look at that from Elijah Burke. He's going to block the low lane now. Come back to the top and a spin and a crash and a flip again. Austin Moore upside down. Elijah Burke hard into the inside wall. Baldwin looks to have won the race, but an unbelievable crash there for Austin Moore. Daniel Baldwin finally makes it to victory lane. He almost made it last year at Tennessee, but now he makes it to victory lane, albeit a non-points race, but he's your winner here in the shootout. An unbelievable finish, a topsy-turvy finish. 2 cars went flying through the air during this race. And let's take a look at a replay of that crash that happened on the final stretch of the race. There you see Daniel Baldwin. He blocks Austin Moore, and Austin Moore just goes flying through the air. Well, there are the cars that didn't get any damage. Even Daniel Baldwin won with a whole lot of damage. There are the cars that are out of the race. Isaac Jekyll, the promoter's choice. Great choice by the promoter. He finishes 3rd. Trey Wright gets a top 5. Ian Perez, disappointing result for him. And then you see the 3 cars that are out of the race. David Land, James King, and Alex Tracy Johnson. Well, we thank you for watching this short broadcast of the Octan Cup Series, and we hope you return for our championship points races later in the season. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a great day. Stay safe out there, and take care.